for Yvonne Abiereba-Norie. Putting aside an MPhil in development studies and quitting a good corporate job to bake cakes was bound to happen is what she's really passionate about. However, doing so during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when there was much uncertainty, was one of the greatest risks she would take in life. Well, fast forward, her startup Edible Treats, which specializes in making healthy cakes, is doing well. The JoyBusiness van paid her a visit.
My name is Yvonne Abiereba-Norie, the CEO of Edible Treats. I have an MPhil in Development Studies and a BA in Development Studies. I am still passionate about development, especially when it has to do with women and children. That's why I decided to pursue an MPhil in Development Studies, and even my thesis was focused mainly on women and children. Afterwards, I had the opportunity to work with an NGO on a migration project. So I was the lead for that migration project.
But even that was not satisfying. Yvonne Abiereba-Norie had another passion. Well, her real passion.
When I was in school, I used to serve online for cake trading institutions in Accra, so that during my long vacation, I would go and enroll. So I saved up some money and I went to my first cake trading institution, and I realized that it was something I really loved. And I was baking while I was in school. I was baking for my friends and colleagues while I was in school. And I saved money and decided to further and further and further. So that's how the interest for cake making started.
She would bake alongside schooling, and even when she got her first job after national service.
I love to see clients eat my cake and it puts a smile on their faces. That's the aha moment for me. So when I realized I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities to put a smile on people's faces, to make their occasions memorable, I decided, well, corporate was not really meant for me. I think so, because I was still working, but sometimes I had to take days off to work on friends and family orders, especially when it's for their weddings. And I realized I had an interest in it. I had a lot of clients telling me, Yvonne, I think you are passionate about baking. Why don't you give it your full attention instead of doing it off and on?
It was when Ghana was hit with the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic that Yvonne decided she would quit her job and concentrate on baking.
Somebody was like, hey, Yvonne, you did crazy. Someone was like, Yvonne, you did crazy, because it's a pandemic and people are uncertain. People don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. People were losing their jobs, and for me, I decided to leave my job and start a road of uncertainty. Like, I had a little bit of issues. My parents, sometimes my mom comes to my room and asks me, are you sure you are okay? But I knew that this was the path I wanted to go on. This was the path I wanted to tread.
During the lockdown, Yvonne took time to experiment with recipes.
During that time, I used to try a lot of recipes. I used to share recipes online. I used to do a lot of stuff. I used to experiment with recipes and share it online, and I had positive feedback. I posted on Instagram, I posted on Facebook, and I used to have people send me messages that I was really helping them because I was giving them ideas on what they could do with ingredients they have around them.
It was on social media we chanced upon Edible Treats. As Yvonne experimented with recipes, she realized there was a segment of the market that was not catered for, and people were really craving more healthy snacks. And that's when she decided to make healthy cakes a specialty.
So today we are coming to make sugar-free oats cake.
Okay. Haven't heard of that before.
Okay, so there's always a first time. And sugar-free oats cake is made for clients who are so particular about their sugar levels, and they are advised by doctors to stay away from sugar. So we don't use sugar in baking the cake, but we use an alternative, which is honey.
Yvonne admits it was not easy at the beginning.
The first month, I almost gave up. I almost gave up. First was, I had a lot of issues with delivery. Clients ordered for cakes, for cupcakes, and especially for cupcakes. Cupcakes are not that pricey and they are portable. So I believe that a motorbike could be able to handle cupcake. But it gets to the client and I get heartbroken because all the cakes have turned upside down. It's all messed up. There was one instance, a dispatch actually ate the cupcakes. I was so brokenhearted. And I had a lot of clients asking for a refund.
She got over it after encouragement from friends. Now, Yvonne is consistent. She knows innovation will keep her in the business, so she keeps developing new recipes. Yvonne has done a year, and she's looking forward to the next.
We are looking at capacity building and also developing expansion and also developing our potential so that we could serve not just a few people within the Greater Accra or within Ghana, but within the West African sub-region. And also we are also looking at how best we could transport our cakes globally without it being messed up.
Cupcakes ready.
Okay, so help yourself.
You should try it too.
Oh, of course I will.
Since you both like our cakes hot.
Yeah. So what's your feedback?
Good. I taste the honey, I taste the oats.